So I just got on the clutch and the flywheel back, so I can see. I'm not gonna really record that much of it. It's just the same things, but just doing it in reverse. But this is the flywheel, and then I got the ACT stage 3 clutch up inside. Came with everything. There's the bearing right here. I forgot what it's called for the fork. That bearing thing too. Everything, the pilot bearing, all that shit. It was a stage 3 clutch. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna record that much because it's basically just doing everything reverse. Simple as I'm just trying to get it done and shit. And then I have a little surprise for you guys at the end. A couple of you guys already know, but yeah, just stay tuned. Just keep on watching shit, and you see what about to go down. It's a little chilly, boys. 7 some shit in the morning. A little cold start for you guys with the tomei. Yeah, good morning, everybody. So, yeah, it's been like 3 weeks or so since I posted that little last clip, I think, or 2 weeks, some shit like that. So, yeah, well, as y'all can see, car's finally running. About fucking time, bro. This shit took fucking forever, dude. This shit sucks ass, especially when you don't have a car. Like, it just sucks. But yeah, like I was saying, it took 2 weeks and shit because I was installing everything, clutch, the pressure plate, the flat wheel and all that, pilot bearing, the new bearing and shit, the throwout bearing too, all that shit, whatever comes included with the whole kit. And like I told you guys, this was an ACT stage 3 clutch and shit. And yeah, so like I was having some issues aligning the splines again to the transmission and to the motor and shit. Like I literally didn't want to line up straight and with these cars, they're so delicate. Like you gotta have it in the perfect angle. Like you gotta tilt the motor back, this and that, and then make sure the trainer goes in like the same angle as the way the motor is, else it ain't gonna go in and shit. And yeah, I was having issues and shit. I was like, so what the fuck's going on and shit. I was like, so I took the clutch off and I checked it out. I was like, oh, let me see if this clutch even fits, because I thought it was a different size or some shit. I took it off. I made sure it went through the splines, and it did. I took off the flywheel because I had a new pilot bearing, and I took that off and then tried it on like that, and it did fit. So I was like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on now then? Like, what's the issue? And I was like, oh, it's probably that. This is the one I like. You gotta line it straight. Because I got told people were telling me that you just gotta have that shit perfect. And it's always like a little to, put back on and shit. And yeah, so I was like, fuck this. So we couldn't do it. And then I called a mechanic and shit. He told me the same thing. He said he was gonna come over. And we finally moved it into the lift. While the lift it's way easier to work on and shit, obviously, because it's up in the air. You don't have to get out on the ground and shit. And after that, a mechanic and my dad were helping me put it line while I was on top spinning turning over the motor so I could, the splines could align. And finally, bro, we fucking got that shit in. And finally, like, I did his little click shit where it tells you that it just pushes itself in by itself and shit. But yeah, it took us to put it in. It was probably like 2 hours of just struggling and shit. But it finally went in and shit. And after that, you just had to do the opposite of that video that I made, the last video. Just plug in all the wires, all the transmission mounts and all that shit. And yeah, I mean, fill it up. It takes 3.5 quarts of tranny fluid and shit. And that's literally it, but it's running straight now. It's just I'm breaking the clutch in because it's a little stiff, but I remember my homie had the same issue and shit. He just told me to, that's the breaking point. the break-in period, pues, about how everything goes and shit. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I don't really recommend doing it by yourself unless you're knowledge and shit, you know your shit good, because this is my first time doing it in the Subaru too. Like, it's the only issue I have with it. Well, fuck that, it's a pain in the ass if you're doing all that shit. Like, you know, if you have the time and if you have the chance, just take it to like a mechanic or like a Subaru, a guy that knows shit ton about Subaru. Just take it to him. It's worth what you're gonna pay him. It's worth, you know, the time he's gonna put in, this and that. But I heard that's a common problem. It's a bitch. Put it back on and shit. But other than that, yeah, as y'all can tell, I got the new Tomei on and shit, and it sounds pretty good. It doesn't sound bad. It's just, you know, it's obviously muffled, not like my other old system. That was all like from that mid pipe there was nothing on the mid pipe, and just the mufflers were deleted. So there's kind of like not really straight pipe, you know, but like it had nothing there, like existing in and shit. The only thing that the J pipe is the one that has the 2 cats, and I think it's 2 cats and 1 resonator. But other than that, yeah, I had to raise it up like an inch ish from the rear, and then I'm just dialing it in. And I took off the camera in the front too, because I plan now on, I don't want to go for that stand shit, at least at the moment, until you know, because especially with that like $1,300 exhaust, $1,200, I don't want to fuck that shit up the easy and quick. They're flying out like my old exhaust and shit. But yeah, that's the only reason why I had to raise it up. But if I had my old exhaust, I would just leave it like how it is, you know. And by the way, that muffler delete and that stock white pipe is for sale. If you guys are interested, just hit me up on my Instagram or some shit, and shoot me an offer too. It don't really matter what you guys want. But yeah, also other than that, that's literally it, bro. I'm fucking happy, bro. I got my car back, because it just sucks not having a car and shit, you know. And yeah, that's kind of what I just wanted to say and shit. That's why it's been a while. I haven't posted this shit, whatever. So you guys don't think that I didn't fucking fix it, just left it there abandoned and shit. Like, I kind of have to fix it because it's my daily, like I said. And yeah, but eventually I might go with bags instead. That way, you know, I can just raise the car up and down by a click. I can push up a button, press and shit. And that way I don't have to ruin my exhaust, whatever. But that's the only issue. Yeah, that's the only reason why, you know, I had to raise it up. And now I'm just, you know, I'm gonna take a break of that stance shit, like being low, whatever. I'm just taking a little break from that. But other than that, I think I'm gonna just start doing power mods and shit, you know, like, doing shit to the outside of the car, whatever, something. And then after that, maybe start working on the interior. Just do it all at once, like, you know, little by little. You know, because with building cars, shit takes time and shit. And it's fucking expensive too. It takes a shit ton of money. And yeah, like that's it really. But I just wanted to make this video and shit about what happened to the Subi and shit. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. See what I got cracking down for the next video. I'm not sure yet. But if anything goes down or anything, I'll make sure to fucking record it and whatever. That way I won't miss it. You guys won't miss it. But like something low key important. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and make sure you subscribe, whatever. And yeah, peace.